in this morning's live stream, pre-market live stream, we ended up being able to identify a high and a low of a big channel SPY has been trading in. SPY ended up having two open gaps. We had the first one at 584.59, right? And then we had a lower gap at 582.36. Now, what time frame I'm looking at right now is a 30-minute time frame. If you zoom out, you know we are channel trading over the last few days. The high of the channel is 584.50s. The low of the channel is 582s. So we had two open gaps to fill. So we were going to play the gap close reversal at both gaps. We ended up opening up and we hit the gap, guys. The put contracts I was in, 0 days till expiry, went from 52 cents to almost $4. 700% gainer in 55 minutes. I was able to identify this, and I was telling the Discord, you guys can do what you got to do. You don't have to follow me, but what I'm seeing is we're at the top of a channel. I am holding conviction into my trade until proven otherwise, and there wasn't one 5-minute candle to make me sell this, to make me stop out of my puts. When we bought in and we doubled down, we did not go any higher. The gap was the best level. I told the entire Discord, the best levels to be trading at, small accounts, cash accounts, 584.59 and 582.36, and that was it, guys. The rest is history. Over a 700% gain from the high of the day to obviously the low of the day. No, it did not hold that long because I'm programmed to always sell the move. What gave me confirmation into my trade, is when the 30-minute time frame, we had a shooting star. We had one of the most bearish candlesticks you can have right at the previous closing, the previous gap that we had on SPY, Friday's previous closing price. Look at the candle that we had, and we were expecting this move to continue down, and that's exactly what happened. So looking for tomorrow, what is the best setups to be buying at? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? So let's just stop, take a look, and analyze the chart and look at the best levels to be trading at. Okay, so when we zoom out, technically we opened up flat, right? Or we closed flat. Pretty freaking much from where we opened, right? So if this line right here, 534.32, I want you guys to come up with your own game plans, okay? I'm just showing you, sometimes it's, if you just zoom out and look left, it tells a story, right? So we're zooming out. This is the 30-minute time frame. Look at the resistance from 584.32, 584.59, and 585, right? You're talking about like a 70-80% or 80 cent level, okay? Look at the resistance that we have here, right? Look at 585. Look at the resistance that we have, right? Okay, so now we know we're in a 70-80 cent range at the high of the channel. Now let's step back and let's look at the low of the channel, okay? So when we zoom out, what are we looking at? First levels of interest, right? 583 is a great level, right? It's an okay level. It's towards the lower high of the channel, but it's still a great level, right? It's something definitely keep an eye on. Now, 582. Look at this level come across, right? 582 to 582.30s, right? We see a lot of bounces here. 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, right? Pretty good confirmation to make 582.36 a great level to be trading at. Let's dip a little bit down. 582. Yes, it's a great level. Okay. To the downside, after that, guys, we have 580. Right? 580 is going to be the make or break it level. If we end up dropping back down to the 580, we are going to have a vicious sell-off to be testing the highs from October 10th, right? This is where we're coming to. An empty freaking pocket once we reject 580. Yes, we have a level of 578, but when something can't break up, it's going to break down. When something can't break down, it is going to be breaking up, right? So we need to have certain levels in play for every time frame, for every possibility when we are trading, especially as day traders, right? So those are the levels. Now, let's look at a day trading aspect. What are we looking at? First thing I always like to do before getting into any trade, I take all my levels out, and I like to take a look at the daily time frame, okay? Look at, we got a doji, bears are in control. Red candlestick means bears are in control. What I personally like doing, I like looking through the chart. I like looking at other dojis. What's the next thing that happens, right? Other dojis. This is what I like to do, right? I try to find a candlestick pattern where we closed, and I look throughout SPY's history. SPY tells a story. All my key levels comes from the history of SPY, right? So that's one thing I like doing. I'm not in love with that candle, so now let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame, then we're going to go to the 5, okay? So heavy resistance is going to be at the 585 level, right? We have sloping resistance from Thursday and Friday. All I did is connect the highs of Thursday to the highs of Friday. Now we have a sloping resistance. We also have sloping support from the lows of Tuesday and the lows of Wednesday. You need to be adding this to your chart, because if we end up coming back down to 581.50, it could bounce, right? And if we end up coming back up to 584.30s, 584.85, we could get rejection. So this is what you want to have: as much information, as much data as possible before getting into a trade. So we are in a wedge right now. Whether this breaks up or breaks down, the levels to be watching at 585 to 585.50. I am hitting puts with size until proven I am wrong. I'm watching the 5-minute time frame. I'm looking for a support of a candle close above 585. Hopefully we can get a couple, right? And it just sits there for a little bit, and that's great confirmation. We're going to keep going up, right? To the downside, once we break 581.50, it's going to be free money puts to the 578s area, possibly the 577, 576 level. So every single day, we are trading live in the Daily Sniper on our Discord, guys. We do a pre-market analysis, and myself and Dimitri are live trading every single day. If you would like to be part of the Daily Sniper, guys, the link is in the bio. We specialize in same-day contracts for options trading, guys. We also have a bunch of futures traders if you're interested in that, but we specialize in options and in same days. If you guys would like to benefit from our knowledge, guys, the first link in the bio, guys, 50% off happening right now. Use code MONEY at checkout, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.